And we are back for another episode to NBA 2K14, and you know the last episode yesterday as the Dallas Mavericks defeat the Los Angeles Clippers by 19, 150 to 96. Matt Barnes got 21 points. Dirk Nowitzki for the Mavericks for 29 and 9. Monte Ellis 26. Vince Carter got 21, and Devin Harris got 12 and 10. A huge dominated victory for Dallas as they try to continue on the road. So, coming up next, we got the Western playoff race continue or heated up. You see right now, the Lakers are 9.5 games back and Dallas Mavericks are 10 games back. So the Lakers standing are 47 wins and 28 losses. Meanwhile, the Dallas Mavericks are 47 wins and 29 losses, trying to get up the number 5th spot to get a tie with San Antonio, LA Clippers, and the LA Lakers to share tie with 48-29, so they're trying to get in to the number 3 spot. So, if they win today, trying to get in to break through to the playoffs, finish them up. So, we're off the Staples Center in LA. We got the two of the Western Conference teams right there. It's gonna be Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks take on Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers. That should be interesting. So for this game, the Dallas Mavericks gonna use the blue and the Lakers gonna use the yellow. So that'll do it for now. This is Andre Genshin. We'll be right back after this. Enjoy the video here at the Staples Center in LA. We're going to send Kevin Harlan here in Staples Center. Here we go. Enjoy. And it's time to say, let's get started. Enjoy. Here we go.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. A Friday night NBA presentation. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's it for us in the studio. To call all the action, let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll see you again at halftime.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what do you think we'll be seeing from Monte Ellis in this one?
Well, Ellis is just a dynamic scorer, as we all know. A penetrator, a lane runner. He's a guy who can absorb contact in transition and still finish off plays. Just one of the best perimeter players that we have in this league.
He really is. He's always been a great scorer. He's been asked to take a lot of big shots. That's nothing new for him to have the ball in his hands with the game on the line. You never know. We might see another game winner here tonight.
Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against the Sacramento Kings.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the corner.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
Well, since the new CBA, the league has made the luxury tax much more punitive. But certainly the Lakers blessed with the financial wherewithal to be a tax-paying team. The problem is it can hurt your flexibility under the new rules just to make deals, and that's going to be the challenge for LA.
On the wing there. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
And here is Los Angeles now. Nash hits to Kobe. Young, a screen on Ellis. Kobe attacking. He got right to the cup using that screen. Kobe's got 5 points so far. You talk about the huge fan base for the Lakers, Clark. One of the marquee franchises, certainly in the entire NBA.
I would even stretch that to all of sports, Kevin. The market and their finances clearly have helped them gain that stature, but you can't shortchange the organization, the people making the decisions. They've been a winner for a long time, and that's been the magic ingredient that's attracted fans, players, sponsors, the full package.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
It's no secret that Steve Nash is the motor for their offense, and I asked him how he planned to slow him down. He said there really is no way to stop Nash from going where he wants, and they'll just try to rotate well to recover when they get that ball flying around on the offensive end.
Thanks, Doris.
You know, it seems to me Nick Young is the perfect guy to have coming off the bench because he's a volume shooter. Who can get hot in a hurry. But I think his best role is to play him kind of in a Jamal Crawford type role.
The Mavericks have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The Lakers making a switch here. Jamison's checked in. Now here's Nash, averaging 10 points per contest. Kicks to Kobe. Outside, Jamison jacks up a three, and another three for the Lakers. Going back to Nick Young, mostly a score.
He sure is, Kevin, an athletic 6'7" wing. I don't think there's any reason he can't be a plus rebounder and defender, but it's clear that his focus primarily has been on the offensive end.
Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Kobe, and they immediately answer back with a dunk at the other end.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches on it, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played, inside. If you can go over the top like that, you've got a great advantage.
And so here is Dallas, following the bucket by the Lakers. The drive by Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Ellis has got his second basket of the night.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When big shots needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
Here is Carter, following the bucket by the Lakers. Johnson on him, and the call goes against Wesley Johnson. That's his first foul. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for DeJuan Blair. Johnson against Carter. Bazemore dishes to Carter. And here's West from the arc. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Sneaks outside. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
That's good.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Johnson trying to get open as Jamison. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Blake passes to Meeks. And he makes good on the way. Meeks got 5 now. Looking at Dallas, they took that win in their last game against the Clippers.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
And here is Los Angeles now. Vince Carter missing his last shot. And right, here we go. Gets it to go. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Blake kicks to Meeks. Unloads. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Here's Bazemore. Carter with it. And off the Friars, and in it goes. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Coming up Sunday, April 6th, Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat. Don't miss it.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Marion and Nowitzki at the forwards. Calderon is out there with Larkin, and it's Blair in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here we go, the Mavericks in a fast break. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Kaman comes in for Jordan Hill. And Nick Young is subbed in for Antoine Jamison. And Marion drops them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Farmar, defended by Larkin. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Gasol's shot is good. Dallas leading by 3. Got a piece of it. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. 4th spot held by the Lakers.
They've been outstanding all season long at knocking down their shots. They move themselves. They're looking for the best shot, not just the first available shot. And as a result, they've been excellent knocking them down.
Monte Ellis checked in for Larkin. Now Farmar. On its way from Young for 2. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Ellis dishes to Calderon. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. And the bank shot is good. Nowitzki's got 10 points.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if the defenders are all over him, it just never seems to flinch. It's a great quality to have as a shooter.
You know, one other thing you have to appreciate when it comes to him is his skill on the low block. Terrific footwork, nice up and under fakes, and he's got a tremendously soft touch.
Good on the shot.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest. You know, Dirk is one of those guys, to me, who looks like he might be able to play until he's 50. That could be an exaggeration, but you think about how his game is foundation. It's all about skill, positioning, shot making. And he's not going to shrink anytime soon, so if a 7-footer can be strong enough to be on the court with his skill set, he can play for a lot longer.
And Stevenson kicks to Farmar. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jumpers.
Nowitzki inside. And he banks in the layup. Nowitzki's got 12. Well, you talk about longevity. Shooting and height are the two NBA assets that you don't lose with age.
Well, those are two of Dirk's big strong suits. Knee troubles have cropped up, but if he can stay healthy, he should be able to help this team for several more years, I would think.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Ellis kicks to Calderon. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Over the last month, let's see how the Mavericks fared in the NBA rankings. First in three-point field goal percentage, second in blocks, and they're ranked third in field goal shooting. This team has a lot of weapons, and guys are not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Lakers trail by 3. Gasol setting the pick for Nash. Outside, Kobe fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And that's now 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Out to Marion. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Nash against Harris. Nash kicks to Young. Gasol. Plenty of space. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
And it's Harris off the drive. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely, those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Like, look at Steve with the Gatorade shirt on.
He's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
And it's Carter penetrating, and another basket for Dallas.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Antoine Jameson's checked in for Los Angeles.
He's one of the elite scorers in league history, able to create space for his shot with unbelievable footwork and ball handling ability, fundamentals, and of course, unfazed by an aggressive defender.
Well, he's used to being the focal point of a defense, so that doesn't bother him at all. Never fazed him. It also doesn't faze him when he misses shots. He always believes he's a shot away from going on a run, and he's always hungry for buckets. So I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Chris Kaman's checked in for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Nick Young. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That drive by Carter. Here's Harris. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Harris has got 5 points so far. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And it's good. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Mavericks lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome. With playoff seeds hanging in the balance, let's recap the first half for you. The Mavericks putting up one heck of a fight. Boy, it's a real treat to see two elite teams just battling for supremacy. Everything going right for Dirk Nowitzki. We're at halftime and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. Not to be outdone, the Lakers also giving it their all. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. An unbelievable half from Kobe Bryant. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. Now let's check out the other games still in progress. Sacramento trailing the Warriors out in Oakland. Big deficit to make up for them in the second half. And another game going on. Out at Energy Solutions Arena, the Jazz with the lead against New Orleans. About midway through the third out there. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. The Oklahoma City Thunder will go up against the Rockets out in Houston. Some division leaders seeing each other in that one. It's an 8:30 Eastern time for a tip-off out there. And that'll be all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. The third quarter, just about to get underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Well, Kobe had a great quarter. He has 17 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Nash and Bryant in the backcourt. Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Coleman. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni start the second half.
Kaman gave up his old cave. Man, look, guys, but he's still an intimidating presence in the post. Good size and strength and doesn't really get pushed around. Also excellent timing when it comes to shot blocking.
Kobe kicks to Kaman. And a strong finish with 2 hands. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
And Chris Kaman skilled offensively. Ambidextrous, finishing inside, and a good mid-range shooter.
Yeah, I think he's really good offensively. He's got a lot of skill. He's tough to handle. The question mark for him is defensively. His weak side rotations can be late. He's never really been a center that you kind of solidify your defense around. Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside, just take it strong to the hoop, be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Young outside. Shot on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 4 assists now tonight.
Still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field. And now look at Steve Nash, some of the numbers on him. Showing up amongst the best. They love what they've seen from him the last couple of weeks. 5th in three-point shooting. 8th in field goal percentage. And showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
Yeah, and, you know, taking a look again at his three-point shooting, Steve, he's done an excellent job, I think, of finding open spots. His teammates help him get open, but he understands how to do that. And then he just splashes those triples.
But they'll get another chance. Back to Gasol. Second shot opportunity. Young. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Young's got 14 points.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Marion, another three for Dallas.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
West against Nash. He kicks it to Kobe. West with the steal. Here's Carter, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Meeks inside the three-point line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Back to Nowitzki. He's up against Gasol. A fader. And it's Dallas with another.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Nash left side. And Young, here we go. And Nowitzki with the block. They recover it. Shot by Young. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
Marion backing down. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Back to West. Pass to Larkin. Dallas moving it around. Carter for three. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Nash. Defended by Larkin. Young for three. And another three for the Lakers.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Carter with the bucket.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off. Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Nowitzki. White comes in for Sean Marion. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Delonte West. It's Calderon in for Larkin.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Kobe attacking. The dish to Jamison. Passes to Blake. Feeds to Kaman. Right through the D for the win. Kaman's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Ellis. Down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Kobe. No good. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
Tune in next Sunday night, April 6th. The Atlanta Hawks go on the road to battle the Indiana Pacers. Don't miss out.
And we're set. To start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Marion and Nowitzki at the forwards. Calderon is out there with Ellis, and it's Dallenberg in at the 5 spot. Here's Farmar. He's guarded by Calderon. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the ref to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Some changes for the Lakers. Al Gasol is checked in for Kaman. Young comes in for Steve Blake. And it's Nash in for Jordan Farmer. And Samuel Dallenberg picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Gasol backing down. Nash guarded by Harris. Nash gets to Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing him do. But he hasn't had his usual impact offensively. I'll tell you what, he needs more touches.
Here's Harris. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
And it's sent back from Dallenberg. Shot by Young from 13 feet. It goes down. Young's got 23.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now. Well, he took that defender head on. And threw down the two-hander power jam.
Straight power there, guys.
You gotta love his determination.
Kobe attacking. Got it. Good job in the low post. 22 points for him. Dallas calls timeout. Last time the net was in Dallas.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. But now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And thank you, Doris.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Carter kicks to Mary. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Shoots the 3. Nowitzki can't get that one to fall. The Lakers in the lead. Kobe the pass to Nash. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Kobe dishes to Nash. Nick Young on the wing. Fires from the corner. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt. The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Kobe with it. Sean Marion covering. Kobe gets the bucket. Kobe's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He had his choice of finishing moves there. You just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
That's good.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Played in with a nice touch on the glass. They're right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ballgame.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
After all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This will be a tough one to lose.
Monte Ellis checked in for the Mavericks.
That was critical, guys. Absolutely critical, and that's what we're used to seeing out of him.
Kobe gets to Young. Fourth quarter play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Nowitzki kicks to Ellis. Marion outside. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Sean Marion.
Hey, what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Nash against Harris. Nash the pass to Kobe. Vince Carter grabs the miss. Dallas has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Goes up the baseline. And a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Kobe has been sensational.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Now with the lead, I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time, milk the clock a little bit.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
Well, they know exactly how big that shot was.
And now they decide to foul intentional. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
That was a critical trip to the strike. They have a 2-possession lead now.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
There's 18 seconds left in the... Nash hits to Young. From long range. It's good. Tremendous lead. It's high enough.
And it's what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harris kicks to Kobe. Now the pass to Nowitzki. Fades and shoots. It's good! So it's an narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was because the coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Wow, what a end game. What a close game here at the Staples Center as the Dallas Mavericks continue on the road for the 23 straight victories over the Lakers by 2, 103 to 101. Nick Young got 32 points, Kobe Bryant got 29 points, and you see Steve Nash only got 11 assists and 2 points. So Steve Nash only scores 2. That was never a that was worst career for Steve Nash. On the other hand, Dallas Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki 27, Ben scored 20 points, and other with Montel 16 points. That was a huge close victory as the Mavericks continue on the road and 23-game winning streak. So check out the playoff picture in the Western Conference. Dallas still move up to number 5 spot, and the Lakers fall to 6th spot. So that will be a chance to take the division title. Will be hit the Pacific Division. The chance to leading for division as the Mavericks trying to get up to number 4 spot. If the Lakers are trying to get in 3rd spot below, or unless the Mavericks trying to get in the 3rd seed, and the Lakers trying to move in the 4th. So that was trying to get a 3rd seed right here in the books. It 8 times in every time, so that's right there. That will be a good one. On the other hand, Clippers and Lakers, that should be a battle of LA. That will be a first round preview. That should be interesting here right now. So that was a close game here in LA. So we're on time to save files now here in the Staples Center. What a close game. That was Dirk Nowitzki game-winning shot, but that is not the buzzer beater. It was 3 seconds to go with the fadeaway to win the game for the Mavericks as they continue on the road 23-game winning streak. So coming up next here at Toyota Center in Houston for the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets here in the H-Town. That'll do it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. Won a close game here at the Staples Center in LA as the Mavericks beat the Lakers by 2, 103 to 101. This is Andre Kenshin say song from Staples Center in Los Angeles. We'll see you later for the second game here at Toyota Center in Houston for the Oklahoma City Thunder take on the Houston Rockets here in Houston. It's time to say sign up and peace out. Goodbye, and reminder, we'll see you later for the second game here at Toyota Center in Houston. We got Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook of the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Dwight Howard and James Harden of the Houston Rockets. Sign up and peace out. Goodbye, and we'll see you later.